Corporate Visions recently surveyed around 400 B2B sales and marketing professionals on if and how well their companies are equipping salespeople with the right messages and content to position new and upgraded product launches to the market. The first gap the survey uncovered is that most companies are not consistently providing formal, product-specific messaging training to salespeople. Instead, you're simply hoping that your salespeople pull the relevant messaging out of the static product binders or playbooks that you send during the launch. In that minority situations when training does happen, virtual one-way sessions are by far the most popular. In contrast, interactive one-on-one role-playing exercises or whiteboarding are used only 3% of the time. Simply shooting over a web link and then cranking through a PowerPoint deck may be the most convenient way for everyone on marketing and sales side to check the box for the training portion of a product launch. But is it the most effective? You know your salespeople are devoting only half of their attention to these virtual sessions. They're using the other half of the time to catch up on email, maybe even sports scores or draft day results. Salespeople learn best by seeing the new messages modeled by an expert, one that they trust, one of their own, and then getting a chance to practice that on their own, and then having the opportunity to deliver that up front in front of their peers. But probably the most disturbing gap that we found in this research was that only 22% of the companies said sales reps are required to prove any kind of proficiency in understanding and being able to deliver the message properly. This means that the rest of you, 78% of you, have no real process in place or make no real effort to ensure that your messages are being understood and delivered to your prospects the way that they are intended and the way that they should be. Based on this, most of your organizations probably assume that messaging adoption and use is ultimately the responsibility of your sales managers. After all, they're the ones who spend the most time with your individual sales reps, and they should have the deepest understanding of the quality of their sales conversations. Well, you can assume away, but that level of management simply isn't happening. 85% of respondents said that sales managers coach their salespeople to the new messages less than once per month. A whopping 31% said that coaching sessions are never offered as a method of reinforcing new product launch messages. So, to summarize, most companies are not providing any formal, interactive, role-playing based product messaging training for their launches. You aren't requiring sales reps to prove any type of proficiency, and you aren't reinforcing it through your frontline sales managers. It's probably no wonder then that 87% of the survey takers said that less than 3/4 of their sales force are actually delivering the messages as they should be. What needs to happen is that marketing and sales teams need to come together to find a way to roll out new product launch messaging so it gets the necessary uptake in the field. Product launch success is critical to a company's success, and sales conversations are the key to making that happen in the market. So both sides need a sense of urgency around making sure that training, role-playing, and coaching sessions take place to make sure sales reps' proficiency in delivering the message happens in a confident and compelling way. Click here to learn more about how you can arm your salespeople with the right messages, tools, and skills to make every new product launch a messaging success.